Hey guys, so just a quick video here. I just got back from Thunderhill where I had a dusty excursion. But this video is about the head and neck restraints. HANS is the very popular, very common head and neck restraint system. It's literally HANS branded. And Schroth makes a lot of safety stuff. They call theirs SHR. So both of these devices are a wonderful invention meant to keep you really safe on track. The primary thing that it's trying to prevent is when you're in an accident and your head and helmet, which are not attached to the seats, go forward at breakneck speed. Literally breakneck speed, and you don't want to break your neck because that can make you either dead or paralyzed. Both of these are very similar, but they go about it in different ways. This is the first one that I had, and I just bought this. I have done 2 back-to-back days at Thunderhill, one with this, and I just want to talk about the pros and cons of both. So, why do I have the non-standard Schroth? It was a tiny bit cheaper. Another reason is it looked more comfortable, and I say that because this is called the SHR Flex. Flex being this part of the thing actually flexes, right? And that's important because the HANS devices are generally sold, obviously with no flex, but they're generally sold for different types of applications depending on what your seat recline is. This has a tiny recline to the back. That means that you can't use it in any other sporting event, essentially. And that's a problem if you like to do different things. It's also a problem if you value comfort, or if you have weird shoulders or your helmet is big, whatever your situation is. The ability for this to flex and adapt to your seats is kind of what you're paying for here. And you can see even when it's fully articulated, you can flex it even more. And I'm not just comparing this to the regular HANS devices, but just in general, HANS devices in general, there's really only a few types on the markets. One big disadvantage is it's kind of heavy. Now, it's relatively light, especially since it's on your shoulder. I'm saying that because when stuff is on your shoulder, you don't really feel the weight as much because you're not holding it. Your entire body is essentially holding it. And when you're in the car, it's strapped to you in place. So the weight doesn't really matter much, to be honest. Just keep that in mind. Now, when I say they're light, how much are we talking? Schroth device over here. And we're coming at 2.52 pounds. Mr. HANS is going to be 1.68. And then the carbon fiber version of this is going to have slightly more than half of that. So yeah, we're talking ounces now, not even pounds. So roughly speaking, this is about a pound heavier. This is such a well-designed device that's hard to improve on. It's hard to be more lightweight. It's hard to be more effective, etc. You might wonder, is this still safe? You can see the HANS device attaches to your head or helmet with a different angle. This is kind of coming from the bottom up. The HANS device is coming from the top that way. I can't guarantee anything, but it does go through all the testing. This is SFI. If I want to turn my head left, it's taking some bell stuff, and if I pull this back all the way here, so you see it has that sliding motion. But it also has the up motion because it's not coming from the top right here. It's coming from the bottom, so it prevents a maximum extension of your neck. I'm mentioning this because this is another big difference with the SHR and the HANS. The HANS doesn't need that second attachment point because it's coming from exactly where it should be. So you turn left, it goes all the way left, and vice versa. And as you can imagine, in order for you to keep the same extended distance of your neck, this has to be tethered down with this guy over here, right? So that you can't extend your neck too much. What this translates to is a slightly less turning radius. There's like maybe 5 to 10 degrees that I'm missing in vision that this definitely restores. This is the big reason why I'm switching. The other big reason I'm switching is, believe it or not, comfort. Now, I touted the Flex as being more comfortable, and it is more comfortable if you're wearing it in isolation. However, we're all in these cars strapped down with harnesses, and what that really means is your clavicles are pressed down against the HANS device like this. It's really paramount that whatever is touching your clavicles should not be a hard material like plastic in order to retain long-term comfort. I have this stuff over here in order to help me with comforts. So this is just a sleeve to make it look nice. It's made of emojis. I kind of pseudo designed this myself, and my friend helped me to sew this, but I think it looks cool. It's like a condom for your HANS device. I taped up some gel-like substance here. This is super sticky stuff, but it helps protect those clavicles. The SHR guys think that they have padding, right? I don't want to take it out, but this right here, this black stuff is the padding. It extends from here to here. So if your clavicles are not in those positions, good luck. And not only that, but it's incredibly hard. And after the first time I did a track day with this, just, you know, the bare SHR device, my clavicles hurt like hell the day after. I thought something was wrong. Maybe I was missing the padding, but you know, obviously checked. I know it's there. You can see that it's Velcro attachable. So you can swap that out to your own, maybe softer padding. The HANS device comes with padding that is infinitely better. And not only is it better, you can also attach your own padding if you want to. Conclusion, when should you buy these guys, either this or the next gen? If you want something that's not found all around the paddock is number one. If you want something that gives you the flexibility to move your head back just a bit more, or if you just need that comfort in your chair. If you don't want this part of the HANS device to be stiff. So the next gen has a also innovative solution where it's just really short. Ideally, you want to go test this in an actual motorsports store in order to see that things fit your neck and all that kind of stuff. If you don't care about the weight and you care more about the price, then yeah, definitely go for one of these. Another advantage to the HANS device is helmets these days, especially the expensive ones, tend to come with HANS post anchors included. You're never going to see a helmet coming in with an SHR or a next gen anchor, and for some reason they all work differently. They all have their own proprietary connections, and when you buy this, well, if you want something that just works, this is as standard as it gets. Not a lot of customization, not a lot of shiny features. It's the standard for a reason. This is the third generation, and this is what you see, you know, all the F1 drivers, all the NASCAR, IndyCar drivers, they're all wearing this. I imagine it's for a good reason. There's other alternatives out there. There's this guy, like the only real innovation that I've seen in this space. They have tiny shock absorbers or dampers in order to dampen your head motion moving forward. With the HANS devices, it's there to just stop your neck from breaking, so it captures your head. It delays your impact. The blah device that I don't know the name of will slow down the impact, not just on an accident, but in braking. You probably should work on your neck muscles if your head is moving when you're braking. However, this device is going to help you out. I would say you got to pick three: weight, price, comfort, because they're all safe devices. All right, well, that's the end of this quick one. I just wanted to show you guys the major differences between the SHR and the HANS and what you should consider when you're getting a HANS device. And yeah, enjoy. Oh yes, if you want to support the channel, links below are affiliate links, so please click those. Thank you.